Hi. Why are they mad? For those of you who act like you don't know, I'm currently in YouTube jail. I got demonetized about 2 months ago, and therefore that's why I stopped posting readings. And during that time, I did see who really supported me, and I understand, everyone's finances aren't where they need to be, to where they weren't able to support further on Patreon. But during this time, I have definitely been reflecting on a lot of things, and I think that was the whole purpose of me being demonetized. I look at things in a spiritual manner. So, part of me, still takes offense to those who didn't support me further on Patreon while I've been going through this demonetization, YouTube jail. Out of 30,000 subscribers, only about 37 people followed me further or supported me rather on Patreon. And for those, I'm very grateful. I just did personal readings for them, and I do want to give a public thank you to those of you who supported me during this difficult time. And then there's been about 200 people within a 2-month time frame that decided to unsubscribe from me because I wasn't, doing readings basically for free. And there's a lesson in that. I have my own feelings about it, but I've been working through it. That's what life is all about. But it's definitely, giving me a different perspective on people. All right, I have a Libra stellium, rising, Jupiter, and North Node. And so, my lesson, Jupiter being, the planet of lessons, my lesson was definitely to kind of reflect on people. And then the challenges, Saturn is about challenges I have in Aquarius of the collective in the 4th house. Okay. So it was just, I'm still in a YouTube jail, but I felt the need to go ahead and just post a quick, why are they mad, for the collective, the same collective that did not support me during this dark, difficult and dark time. But here I am. There's a purpose, a reason for the season, always. So I'm going to go ahead and do a why are they mad. I am able to appeal on November 20th or something like that, so I can, try to get my monetization back. But in the event that that doesn't go through, I mean, it is what it is, I guess. So we're going to go ahead and get into a why are they mad. So this is truly a free reading. I'm just doing this just because. Just because. So let's go ahead and get a why are they mad. Again, if you want to support me, my Patreon link is below in the description box. I also still offer personal readings and things of that nature. So let's go ahead. Let's see. Why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, why are they mad? Why are they mad? Hey, yeah. Yeah. We have they're mad that you can lose it all and bounce back. Come on, man. Come on now. They're mad that you can lose it all and bounce back like never before. That's the lesson. That's the beauty. That's the beauty and the struggle here. And being able to bounce back, losing it all and bounce back, this is definitely indicating resilience, persistence. This is indicating strength, okay? Inner, outer strength here. And this is why they're mad. It's a whole lot of people who act like they don't witness or notice what it is that you're going through because they have no intentions of doing anything about it. And it speaks more volumes on them, not to sound all cliche or sound all corny and as hell, but if you've been in a situation where you are going through a dark time, and you will definitely see who's for you, because if they're not for you, then the only other option is they're against you. We live in, this is about universal law. Everything is about polarity, okay? So if it ain't this, then it has to be that, okay? Opposites attract, and that was a bar. So if they're not with you, they're against you, and, only the strong survive. You gotta, the truth hurts, but that truth will also set you free. And a lot of people, they don't want to be set free. And, you know, going back to what I was mentioning, it's like when you really see who your friends are, you really see who fucks with you, you really see who loves you when you're going through things, you're going through a dark time. And it's usually the people that you have been there for, right? That you have helped, okay? You know, you've helped them evolve, or you just been there, leveled them up in some way. Those are usually the people who are not there for you when you are losing it all. But you have to see that, right? And not everybody's able to bounce back from that reality, from that very truth. It's life, you know. You have, you know, people who claim that they fuck with you, and you will see that they do not. And you have to, you know, you got to be strong enough to, you know, get that truth there. All right. And so for a lot of you, some of you who have experienced this, have gone through this, where, you know, you're going through things and people just overlook you, act like they don't know what the hell is going on. They act oblivious. They act stupid. You know, you got to take that, you know, as, you know, for what it is. You can't sit there and keep making up you can't paint a different picture here. Okay. And you have people here who are mad that you're seeing it for what it is. And a lot of you have come out as a different person. That was the whole point in seeing that truth in the first place, right? What are you getting set free from? You're getting set free from denial, okay? You're getting set free from, you know, people's lies, their BS. You're getting set free, you know, from being taken advantage, you know, being betrayed and abandoned. Like, you're getting set free from just delusions that, you know, that you want to believe. I'm telling you, like, there's people who have been locked up, people who have lost jobs, people who have, you know, dealt with health issues, people that have had babies and have been abandoned by the person they had the baby by. You know, this is life. You know, everybody gloats and fantasizes and you know, idolizes, you know, example, oh, Scorpio energy, I'm a Scorpio, da da da. But when you have to deal with some real Scorpio shit, right? Things that are difficult, hard, things that are forcing you to change and transform, people fold. And that's why you have people here who are mad, because you do not fold. Everybody wants to act like they've been through something until they've been through something. Everybody wants to act like they're a boss until it's time to do boss shit, right? This is the energy. And it's like you have people here who are mad that you're showing them how it's done. The very way that they're treating you, if it was done to them, they would fold. It's like people here who witness what you're going through and come up with excuses or come up with some type of lie in their mind to where you believe it. Oh, tower, karma, you know, let that, it's always going to come back around. So when they go through it, they're sitting there crying, playing victim and acting like everybody owes them something. But yet you're the same person who's witnessed somebody else going through it. And you didn't do anything about it. But now that you're going through it, you expect everybody to do something about it, right? And this is why you have people here who are mad, because you wouldn't have that mindset or that mentality had you not experienced it for your damn self. You have people here with you losing it all and bouncing back. This is giving success story. This is giving underdog story. And that's why they're mad. It's definitely giving a reflective type of energy here, but this is the people who do succeed. These are the people who, you know, accomplish their goals. They make shit happen, Captain. Like, these are the people who have lost it all multiple times over and over, right? These are the people who have been abandoned, abused, and neglected, misunderstood, okay, and just left in the dust, okay, and you know, these are the people who rise above, right? And then it's like when you finally rise above, you have people who are mad at you, jealous of you, and it's just like, bro, where was your ass at, right? Where were you at when I was going through it? Or they feel entitled to your success. They feel entitled to your accomplishments. They feel entitled to your confidence. They feel entitled to what you earn for going through whatever you went through, right? And it's just like, then they get mad because they're not included. And now they feeling regret, madness, and all of this other stuff, right? Because why is it them? Why is it them? What do you mean, why is it them? Let me go ahead and put the same burdens and trials and tribulations. Let me go ahead and make you go through that. And let me see how you would turn out. You wouldn't turn out the same way. And this is why you have people here who are mad. A lot of people like to inflict pain, triggers, traumas, and just all types of heinous behavior upon others. And when that shit comes back, because it always does, they fold and want to play victim. Like, you have people here who are mad that you're not taking on this victim mentality. You're just going to keep on with the keep on. You're just going to keep moving, pushing through, and they're mad about it. They're going to have to stay mad about it. It doesn't matter. And they're going to keep trying to break you. This is about people trying to break you and getting mad because you come back up stronger here. All right. This is why they're mad. Okay. They feel like you took their man or their woman, but it's really like an energy where they feel like you took their spot or their opportunity. It's a whole bunch of people trying to compete with you, you know, for a lifestyle, okay, for a gift, a skill, a talent, for your intellectual properties that they didn't put the work into. They didn't go through the struggle to get. You know, it reminds me of like Nordic astrology. When Odin, he had to lose an eye to get the wisdom that he had. But I can imagine people being jealous of Odin and his spiritual gifts and talents. But are you willing to lose an eye and hangman energy for 7 days? I think it was 7 to 9 days. Are you willing to do that? No. It's a whole bunch of people here who are mad. They feel like you took something from them, or you have something that they deserve, and they didn't do any of the work. They didn't go through any of the trials nor the tribulations. They didn't have any of the experiences that you had and had to endure. In fact, they were the very people who made you go through those things, to try to prevent you from having the very things that you are now having or will have. Like, this is why you have people here who are mad. They're also mad that you're hot and they're not. See? To me, this is giving chosen energy. Like I said, why them? Why them and not me? Do you know what the hell somebody has been through for what, to get to what they, to get or to have what they have? It's a whole bunch of people who are not willing to do something that you are willing to do or were forced to do to have what you have, to get to where you're getting, to do what you're doing. It's like people really thought that they were winning in the present moment, and that's their problem because they don't have foresight. They're thinking about the absolute moment right now. But you're thinking about the long term, the long game. These people got quick strokes for every stroke, right? Like, they would tap out just as quickly. And that's why they're mad. They're playing checkers, you're playing fucking chess, right? They feel, you know, victimized. They can't take accountability. They can't reflect. They can't be alone. They can't go through the dark times. And God forbid they do. They don't see the lesson in it. They don't see the beauty in it. They're also mad that the math isn't mathing here. So you have people really trying to figure you out. Figure out how everything that they have thrown at you, how did you overcome that? How do you have the strength to keep going, the energy to keep going, the confidence to keep going? How are you doing what you're doing? Because it's not adding up. I done threw my best hatred at you. I done gave you my strongest haterade. How are you not succumbing to this? It's a lot of evil people. I'm trying to tell you here. It's a lot of evil people in this world mad that they're evil ain't evilin'. They're also mad because bitch better have my money here. Yeah. Sounds like you have a different perspective. You don't give a fuck about feelings, circumstances, what they're going through. Like, yo, it's to me, this is giving like not only boundaries, it's giving policy, it's giving standards, morals that you're standing on, right? Talk to me nice or don't talk to me twice energy. Like you got to get some crazy ass truth. That truth has to be revealed to you so you can move different. And that's why things happen to you. And that's how you're seeing things. You never look at yourself as the victim. And that's why they're mad. The math ain't mathin'. It's like, I'm telling you, karma is coming back to people. It's coming back to people here. They're also mad you're acting accordingly. See what I'm saying? A lot of people dish out things that they can't take and can't eat and can't digest. So now that the tables have turned, because they always turn, it's like, I don't know why people think that they are exempt from karma, exempt from tables turning, exempt from energy that they put out not coming back. You reap what you sow. It doesn't matter who is, it don't matter who you are. It does not matter who you are. You will always reap what you sow. And that's why you have people here who are mad, because the way that they were treating you, the way that they did you, the way that they thought about you, you are now thinking and doing these people the same way. And they can't take that. They can't take it. They disrespect you, talk to you any old kind of way. You either get silent or you give that shit right the fuck back. And now all of a sudden they're the victim. They're the victim. How dare you not let me betray you and abandon you and you just take it? How dare you not allow me to abuse you and neglect you and lie on you and whatever else? How dare you not allow me to do that? And how dare you do it back to me? How dare you carry out karma? How dare you not care that I'm undergoing karma? How dare you not have sympathy for me? Yeah, they're mad that you left them on red. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like you're either leaving these people in silence, like the same silence that they gave you. You're giving back the same nonchalance. You're not responding, like, you know, like this is pretty much the theme of the why are they mad that I'm picking up on at this time. You don't care about these people's circumstances. Yeah, now they're mad that they're not the only one trying to be your only one. So that to me, it just sounds like people that want to be friends now. You know, people want to, you know, be in your energy now. The value that they did not see in you, it's like people want what they can't have now. You're getting better opportunities now. Like it's one of them vibes. Like they didn't want to give it, and so somebody else did, and they're mad that what was given by somebody else is more than what they were ever going to give, even though they didn't. Like this is the energy here. Like this is the energy. They're also mad you have friends, okay? It feels like, you know, when you're getting bullied or picked on because you appear to be standing alone, you appear to not have anyone in your corner. And so people are so certain that, yeah, it's over for you, it's done. You have no other options. You have no other way out. You have no other support. You need me. Only for them to find out that that was determined a lie. And now they're mad. I don't know, the scene from The Dark Knight, you know, when Batman finally got out of that cave, that pit, and Bane was like, impossible. If you have people here who are mad that you are doing the impossible. You're doing the impossible. You're doing what they did not expect. You have people here who are mad that they underestimated you, in other words. Like, you have people here who are mad that you're really seeing their true colors. You have seen their true colors, and you believe their true colors. You accept their true colors, and you can't change that. It's fixed, right? They're mad that they can't change your perspective. They can't change how you think or feel about them. You're acting accordingly, and this is why they're mad. They know they deserve it. They know they deserve it. And they can play victim, or they can go hoot and holler to somebody who's willing to listen to them. But it ain't going to be you. You're the source of it. You are the source of why they're hooting and hollering and why they're mad. And you're not there to listen to it, basically. And this is why they're mad. Bitch better have my money means I don't care about nothing else. I need the proof. I like, if it ain't right, zip the bag up. I don't care about why it ain't right. It better be right. You better come correct. I don't care about nothing less. And that was a bar. And that's why they're mad. Yeah, they're mad that they can't keep their man off your Instagram here. So this is a whole bunch of people that wanted to make you look bad. They wanted to make you look bad, make you feel bad. And it's like the very people that they were trying to make you look bad around and talking to you all crazy, talking about you in a crazy manner around, Like, they looking at you now. It's one of them vibes where you talk shit about somebody and all that does is bring more attention to you. Like, it's like they're thinking, okay, let me talk negative about whoever's watching, in hopes that they lose friends, family, members, support, love, attention. And all it does is make somebody else, quote unquote, famous. This is why you have people here who are mad. It's like a jealous bitch trying to, talking to their man or whoever they're with, like, yeah, look at such and such. And all it does is make that, make their person look at such and such. Like, you told me to. Or let me see what this is about. You're talking really greasy about such and such. Let me go see such and such and see for my damn self. And they're mad about that too, because what was being said about you isn't true. And that was a bar. That was a bar. People are creating their own karma for themselves just by how they're treating you and how they're doing you. Like, I'm telling you, it always comes back around. Like, someone can, like, example, it comes quick. It's the smallest thing to the highest level, right? Somebody can cut you off on the road and think that they won in that very moment. They feel like they bitched you. They feel like they got over on you. They feel like they won. They cut you off, or they sped up and wouldn't let you merge over. Just an example, a petty ass example, right? And it's like, okay, they won that right now in this present moment. But then 2 minutes later, they getting cut off by somebody. Somebody else won't let them merge over. And a lot of people are so dumb and oblivious, lacking self-awareness, they don't even realize that just happened because of what they just did to you. I promise you, people who neglect you, I promise you something else is going to come up in their life where they're going to feel neglected. People who abandon you, I promise another situation is going to come up to where they now feel abandoned. People talking shit on you, I promise there's people in their life talking shit on them. People trying to block your progress, I promise you somebody else in their life is going to block their progress, and they lack self-awareness that they can't even connect the dots. They can't even connect the dots, and so they keep repeating their evil-ass energy, their evil-ass behavior, not even realizing, oh my God, this is happening to me because I did this to that person. I did this to somebody else. They don't even connect the dots. It's like people are so hard on other people, but they're not hard on their damn self. They have so much empathy and sympathy for themselves. They're so soft on themselves. They make mistakes, they fail, they fumble, and it's like, oh, that doesn't exist. But let somebody else make a mistake. Let somebody else fall and fumble, or whatever the case is. They want to get mean and rude, and it's like, bro, why don't you have that same energy for yourself? And this is why you have people here who are mad. You can't even accomplish something your damn self, but you gonna sit there and try to judge somebody else because they couldn't accomplish something? Huh? You have people here who are mad that you blocked them. It goes right back to you left them on red. It's just poof out of your energy. Like it's out of mind, it's out of sight, out of mind. Just like you may have been out of sight, out of mind for them. This is why they're mad. Don't give a fuck what anybody has to say. Mid-convo, mid-sentence, mid-text, block. You don't matter. Your opinions don't matter. What you have to say doesn't matter. You don't matter. And this is why people are mad. People always want to argue. Always want to defend their bullshit or their evil. You don't care about none of that there. You said what you had to say and you're done about it. I don't care what you know what I'm saying? Like, that speaks volumes. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be seen, and they're mad that you don't see them. They're mad you ain't hearing them. Everybody wants to be somebody and they are nobody to you, and this is why they're mad. Everybody wants to be important, but they're a non-motherfucking factor to you, and this is why they're mad. Everybody wants support, but don't want to support, and this is why they're mad, right? They're mad you're not accepting breadcrumbs anymore. Bitch better have my money. You're not playing games with these people. You are so serious. It's giving stoicism here. When bitch better have my money, like it it's literally giving stoicism. Like you are just done, wrapped out. You don't care. If you don't have it, then you don't have it, right? Like it just is. It is what it is. It's like expensive designer store. You're walking past it. Those people who work in that designer store don't care that you can't afford it. They don't want to hear about it. Don't ask them for no sale or give them a sob story as to why you can't afford it. They don't care. Goodbye. And that's the energy that I'm getting from a lot of you. And this is why you have people here who are mad. Again, these are people that you have been there for. You may have given your last to, done the most for them, never got anything in return. Breadcrumbs, never got anything in return. And now they're mad that they can't get anything from you now. Your vibe, your energy, how you're moving is completely different. And this is why they're mad. You're not accepting bullshit anymore. You're not accepting people copping please. Saying so. You're not accepting any of that anymore, because if you wanted to, you would. People find ways to do what they want to do all the time. It's like you're believing people the first time. Like I said in the beginning, you're not creating a different image or a different version of what is. This is why you have people here who are mad, because it's cut and dry with you. It literally is cut and dry. And people can't take that. Because they try to manipulate emotions to try to, make an exception for themselves. Your emotions can't be manipulated. At this point, I don't see that you have them. And if you don't have emotions that can be manipulated, you can't be broken. That's the problem with people and humans. I think that's our biggest flaw, for real, is emotions. They call you psycho and crazy when they can't manipulate your emotions. And then, that's just what it is. They call you cold-blooded, heartless, when you don't have emotions that people can manipulate. That's what it is. And then if you're dumb enough to allow your emotions to get manipulated, then you feel dumb. Then you get hurt. Then you get neglected, abused. You can't think past those emotions. Those emotions, you succumb to them. And now you're lost and you're astray. Life is going downhill. But dare you become cold. Dare you become hardened. Dare you stand on business. Now all of a sudden you crazy, psycho, rude, all these other things. They're mad you don't give up about none of that. And that's why they're mad. They're mad that you didn't have your way to the top. Lets me know that it implies that you're on your way to the top if you aren't already. And it's lonely there. And you have no problem. You was lonely when you wasn't at the top. You was lonely while you was down. You was lonely in the dirt. You was lonely in the mud. You was lonely getting out of it. So why is it any different for you to be lonely at the top? And why are they mad that you're okay with it? They didn't give up that you weren't okay with it when you were in the mud by yourself, in the dark by yourself, and you know what I'm saying? Like, they didn't care about how you felt then. So why should you care? Why would you care about how they feel when you're at the top? Questions that need answers. They had no care and concern when you was alone. They didn't care how you felt alone. They walked right past you. You didn't exist. You didn't matter. So why is it any different? Why do they matter now that you're at the top? Why should they matter? They need to keep that same energy. And that leads to my next point. You have people here who are mad that you're standing on business. They got to keep that same energy. The same energy when you was down and out. And they contributed to that. They're going to have to keep that same energy when you up on top. These people didn't contribute. They weren't there for you. You know what I'm saying? They were plotting this for you in the first place. It's like people here who are mad they robbed you and stole from you, and mad you won't let them help you find what they stole. Like, imagine someone stealing from you and then trying to help you find what they stole. They're mad you're not giving them the opportunity to find what they stole, what they took, what they lied about. Like, you don't need them to help you get Blue's Clues. You don't need them to shed light or clarity or pretend to. You got it your damn self, pretty much. You found what was stolen your damn self. You got the truth about a situation, about people by your damn self, by your lonely. People can't handle being alone, and they're mad that you welcomed it and embraced it. You was born in the dark. You was molded by the dark. And they're mad you keeping them in the dark. Damn. Yo, you was molded by it, and they're mad you keeping them in the dark now. Now they're in the dark and don't know what to do, can't see. Certainly can't accomplish or overcome the things that you have in the dark by your lonely. And that's why they're mad. They're mad you have options. So this goes back to you can lose it all and bounce back. This goes back to you having friends. You have support in higher places, or you have support on tuck that they don't see or know about. It's like people really felt like they had it all figured out, had you tapped out, and nobody was going to come to the rescue. Nobody really fuck with you out. Like, they really was celebrating. Really was happy. You have options. To me, this is giving a vibe as we're talking about like skills and things like that. Like, you have multiple skills, talents. You have information. You have like other things that are valuable. You have other things. You don't put all of your eggs in one basket. And they're mad at the basket that they attacked. They thought that was the only one you had. This is why you have people here who are mad, because you don't put all your eggs in one basket, and they only attacked one basket. Because they only thought you had one basket. And this is why they're mad. Bitch, they thought. You have a lot of people here who are mad that they're not, as smart as they thought they were. They're not as clever as they thought they were. Clearly, they're not as evil as they thought they were. They're not in control they're not as in control as they thought they were. They're not the big bad wolf that they thought they were. They thought they were a bully. They thought they were in control. They thought they were doing something, but that determined it was a lie. You overcoming and bouncing back after losing it all determined that that was a lie. They're mad that the devil is a lie, and they are that very devil, pretty much. The devil's always in the details. And people only notice the details when they have no choice but to look at the details. The truth is in them details too, and people overlook that truth. You had no choice. These people are mad that they got another thing coming here because they thought they were pop blocking, stopping you. And they started something. Exactly. They're mad you have multiple streams of income, which makes you independent, and they hate that. Going back to you got options, and you didn't have to F your way to the top. You didn't have to cheat your way to the top. You didn't need a handout on your way to the top. You didn't need validation on your way to the top. You didn't need confirmation, ass kissing, fake friends on your way to the top, fake love on your way to the top. And that's why they're mad. You got it out the mud. It's all muscle here. You got it out the muscle. You got it out the muscle here. This is why they're mad. They attacked one basket, didn't think that you had other baskets on tuck. This is why they're mad. But God forbid you do this to them. God forbid somebody else does that to them. I promise you they're going to be sitting there acting like a goddamn victim. Boo-hoo and crying. And their reasoning for doing what they did to you is because they claim that you deserve it. So what if somebody else that's bigger and badder than them comes up in their life and says, well, you deserve to suffer now? I promise you, they're going to be sitting there crying. I'm the victim. Woe is me. Nobody cares about you thinking somebody deserves to suffer. Who are you? And that's why they're mad. They're finding out they're nobody, baby. Because I promise you, them thinking you don't deserve something, them thinking they have the power to block you in something, somebody else has the power in their life to block them. Pop, lock, and drop them. Because they don't deserve it. Like, come on, man. Like, people really think their opinions and whatever they're doing is important or holds weight. It holds no fucking weight. And I promise you, when that weight gets placed on their back, they fold every time. They cannot lift the same weight that they putting on other people. And that's why they're mad. They attacking baskets. They attacking eggs and whatever the fuck else, thinking that's all you have. Why? You're not dumb like them. Just because they put all their eggs in one basket, they really thought that you're just like them. And that's why they're mad. You make shit happen, and that's why they're mad. You make shit happen. You don't need anyone. You don't go to work to make friends. You won't accept their crusty ass apology. You see that there? It says they're mad you won't accept their crusty apology. Everybody now backtracking because you did the impossible. Everybody now want to clap and shit because you defeated, you've overcome the impossible. Ain't about politics, but everybody was trying to take Trump down, and the man defeated it all. He kept standing on up, showing up, and that's why they're mad. You're like that, whether you with him or not. Prime example, people trying to get you locked up. People trying to get your kids taken away from you. People trying to get you fired. People trying to get you, kick you out, have you homeless. People trying to make sure you starve. People trying to make sure nobody fucks with you, turning your friends against you, family against you. People are trying their damnedest, and you overcome it every single time, and that's why they're mad. And then on top of that, you over here chilling. People gonna learn today. They gonna learn today, or they gonna learn the harder way. And that's why they're mad. And that's why they're mad. Yeah. 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 They got the right one. They're mad you threw a flag on their place here. So you are reviewing. You have reviewed and revised. You have taken some time. You had no choice. You have taken some time to review, revise, reflect. And now you're ready to reject. And that's why they're mad. You have taken the time to review, revise, and reflect, came up with the decision to now reject, and now they're mad that they can't deflect. And that's why they're mad, bitch. That's why they're mad. Yeah, they're mad. Your energy isn't free. Sex ain't free. Peace ain't free. Energy ain't free. It ain't free. Bitch better have my money. Period. Dot. I'm gonna see you guys on Patreon or not. Bars.